The year to start the modern era of SXU was in 1983 with the addition of the Graham School of Management. The college was expanding at a fast pace, so much so the sisters started to admit non-Catholic faculty. They were referred to as lay colleagues or lay faculty. In 1992, the inevitable shift from a college to a full university occurred within St. Xavier. This brought forth an increase in non-Catholic population, also with the addition of sports teams.
People come to work at St. Xavier, they're introduced more formally and over a longer period of time with what the Mercy story is. The Sisters of Mercy, for now more than 30 years, have opened their doors to lay colleagues to become associates in Mercy, which is a non-vowed but covenanted relationship where you share a commitment with the Sisters of Mercy and continuing their work.
So they come to campus in their Mercy presence for different events. So, like, they come to Mass when we have like Mercy Day and Foundation Day and all those fun events.
The sisters were careful at keeping their tradition alive. If anyone wanted to learn more about the sisters, they wouldn't have to look far at SXU.
As in all things, I think there's a lot that's available to students to become highly aware of the Mercy story, the Mercy legacy, the Mercy charism. But life at St. Xavier is invitational.
There's tremendous potential for any student who enters into the life of this place and into its history and sees in the story of the Mercies in Chicago opportunity for themselves to become who they want to be and what they want to give to the society at large.
With the decline of the sisters, their legacy had become somewhat of a secret at St. Xavier University. Some people barely knew of their existence.
My first contact with the Sisters of Mercy came in my first year here at St. Xavier. As an adult student, I was in undergraduate courses working towards a bachelor's degree in English. And I ran into a hard financial time where tuition was expensive and I didn't know how I was going to make ends meet. And I just went into college directory and picked out all the executives and sent emails to everyone, telling them how I was a student and I lived in Blue Island and I had to walk to school every day because I couldn't afford to get a bus. I had to transfer, yada, yada, yada. I mean, when I look back at it now, I was like, dude, what were you thinking, right? So no one responded, but one person responded, and it was Sister Sue Sanders. And she sent me an email, and the email just simply said, stop by my office.
350 students and alumni made lunches for homeless people in the cafeteria. That's where the Mercy charism lives. It lives in the work that our students do in hospitals and schools and in the community. And I have a great deal of respect for the way the Mercies have infused their spirit.
I also went on a Belize service trip with Sister Shannon, and she was a fun person to be around. She was a very kind lady, and she helped us build a house, and she was great.
The sisters knew of their decline over the years, so they sought to keep their legacy alive and preserve the Mercy charism. The sisters had to find a way to adapt to modern times and fewer sisters.
The one thing we noticed, the friends of the sisters, is that they're getting older in years, and it's not like, you have a lot of individuals stepping in to take their place. So, you really feel the loss of the sisters in the institution.
We may go through a hiatus where we're not going to see a whole lot of sisters, but religious life is not going to disappear because it's a gift of the Holy Spirit to the church.
I think once people get to see service, that's where their spirit goes. They always say when you do service for other people, you're the one getting the most out of it. You could be at a soup kitchen giving somebody food, or at a shelter, packing clothes for somebody. We're the generation of idealists and optimists and people that want to be socially aware of what's going on around us, and we're the hope for the future. So if we were to have service opportunities in the very beginning, that spirit's going to live on.